Digital Ascension Group CEO Claver issued a bombshell warning. XRP in OTC markets is almost gone, and ETFs are quietly accumulating massive amounts of coins. But what happens when ETFs turn to the exchanges? XRP suddenly spiked to $91 on Kraken, and it's still visible on the charts. Was this just a glitch, or the first sign of the incoming storm? Are you aware of the game being played right now? Because BlackRock, Vanguard, and Fidelity haven't even entered the stage yet. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss critical information like this. Now let's get to the real bomb. Claver's statements are truly striking. He estimates that there were initially 1 to 2 billion XRP in OTC markets and dark pools. But here's the alarming part. In the first week of XRP ETFs alone, 800 million XRP were pulled from these hidden platforms. What does this mean? Half of the available supply may already be gone. ETFs currently hold a total of 300 million XRP, and this number grows daily. According to Claver, this is only the beginning because dozens of new ETFs are on the way. But what happens when the supply truly runs out? Where will the ETFs get their XRP? That's where things get interesting and price discovery completely changes. The answer to this question may shock you. Now let's get to the most critical point. Giants like BlackRock, Vanguard, and Fidelity haven't launched an XRP ETF yet. When these three enter the market, it's being discussed that the number of XRP spot ETFs could even surpass Bitcoin's. Think about it. Bitwise bought 7.46 million worth of XRP just on Wednesday, and their total assets reached $178 million. Canary Capital, Grayscale, Franklin Templeton. They're all expanding rapidly. In just 9 trading days, total ETF assets reached $676 million. Now multiply these figures by 3 or 5. And imagine what will happen when the major players step in. According to Chad Steingraber's calculations, daily ETF volume could reach $75 to $80 million. That's 20-30 million XRP per day. But do exchanges even have that much XRP? This is where things get really interesting. XRP recently shot up to $91 on Kraken. Similar anomalies on other exchanges were removed after review, but the one on Kraken still remains on the charts. Claver doesn't see this as a coincidence. On the contrary, he considers it a preview of what might happen when OTC supply dries up. Weak liquidity plus sudden demand equals wild price action. Right now, ETFs are silently buying from OTC desks, which is why we're not seeing huge price swings on retail exchanges. But Claver's warning is clear. When the supply in the OTC desks and dark pools runs out and ETFs move to the exchanges, you will see insane price action. This isn't just a prediction, it's basic liquidity math. Chad Steingraber's calculations are genuinely alarming. At the current pace, ETFs will need 400 million XRP per month and 4.8 billion XRP per year. The total circulating supply of XRP is around 58 billion, and most of it is locked with Ripple, institutions, and long-term investors. Steingraber says this demand could trigger a massive supply shock not in years, but in just months. The current rate of ETF accumulation has already surpassed all other catalysts. Regulations, Ripple lawsuits, new partnerships, all of these are important. But the real force moving the market right now is ETF demand. Claver's latest warning highlights exactly this. Buckle up, this won't take long. So are you ready? Here is the massive tsunami quietly building in the XRP market. Do you think this supply squeeze will actually send the price to the moon? Or is it an exaggerated scenario? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. See you in the next one. Stay tuned.